Adam, welcome to this meet of Essen and
Thank you, guys.
So this is your first year at the event, right?
No, this is actually my third or fourth year. I kind of come every few years, but it worked out for me to come this year, right before we're going to Stars on Ice rehearsal in Hershey later tonight.
So what are you skating to on for this?
Well, I'm going to skate to my Beatles medley and my new show program O by Coldplay that Benji Schwimmer put together for me. And I figured that I really loved my free skate this year, and it was a good chance for me to skate it once or twice more before the team competition.
Well, let's talk about your free skate this year. You were so great at Worlds.
Thank you.
2 very good performances, parabens. So how did you stay so calm? Because even I noted during practice you seemed so calm all week. What was the key to that?
I just felt really prepared for Worlds. I had time to come down from Nationals and really refocus with Raphael and Dennis, my trainer, on a good plan to just get set up to skate my best. And after Nationals, I was happy with how I had done, obviously. It was my first national title. But more than that, I felt like I could improve upon those performances. And by the time I got to Boston, I just felt really prepared, and I was really excited to skate there again because I had skated so badly there before, and I was like, I need to do the TD Garden right. So I just felt ready. I felt ready and I felt relaxed, and I just used that energy from the crowd to just kind of push forward.
Well, both you and Ashley had phenomenal skates, and you're such good friends. So how much have you used? Because she had a rough time in Boston last time. Did you guys have conversations before you went into the event?
Well, I think that we didn't have really great experiences in Greensboro for Nationals the year before, and we were just really excited to have the chance to go back. And I think more than anything, it was a chance for us to kind of reflect on who we were in those experiences and how different we are and how much we've grown. Because when I was in Boston this time, I made sure I sat down in like the same place where I sat like before because I was like, I need to go there head on, because I'm not the same. And I remember like thinking so many like horrible thoughts, like not horrible, but like not the place you want to be mentally, where I'd be like sitting in a little chair right before I would get on the ice, and I'd be like, this could be my last Nationals ever.
So dramatic.
Yeah, it's so soap opera.
Yeah.
I just was sitting there before my short program at Worlds, and I was like, I was ridiculous. Like I was so ridiculous, and it was therapeutic to like go back and redo it, and just focus and like be in the moment. And it was a great experience.
Well, let's talk next season really quick. Have you thought about programs at all?
I like to organize, and so I've thought, very. And so I've already talked to some of the choreographers I want to work with. I just need to work out dates and music and everything, but as soon as I choose my music for the season, I already have 5 choices for next season.
Okay.
So I'm always.
Who are you going to be this coming season? Have you decided?
Who am I going to be? I don't know yet.
Beatles,
I was like,
more important.
I don't know what I'm gonna wear. So the thing is that like I've done the mesh, and now everyone's doing the mesh. Well, everyone did the mesh. Like I don't want to say that I started it, but I started it. Yeah. Everyone was in mesh, and so I told my costume designer, like I was in my 4th, I had a red mesh, a black mesh, I had a vintage Derek Delmore mesh that I like threw on every now and then I had a blue, and then my exhibition's white, so
and you
5.
One of Dave's best dress.
Which I so appreciate, but I know that everyone loves a good mesh.
But no mesh next year.
Actually, my friend yelled at me for that until she saw it in person and she loved it.
Right. Well, I showed my mom, and my mom was like, "Who did I raise?" And then I wore it, and she was like, "I guess everyone's wearing it now." And I was like, "Of course they're wearing it now. This is amazing." And so I have to do something different. So I have to start the new trend, and I haven't figured out exactly what it is, but like, there are some thoughts.
Okay, now let's talk hair, because you went back to the darker hair. Are we going to see hair changes?
I'm not sure yet. But I'm kind of just playing it by ear right now. I think I want to go back to like my natural color because I don't know what that is anymore.
Are you just gonna let it all grow out?
A little bit, like calmly and like tailored. But yeah, I just want to start fresh and take it from there. But you know, I had a lot of fun with it. But you know, I knew when I had like the colored hair that I would look back one day and be like, this is crazy. Like I was an insane person, and I'm already starting to do that.
That day has already come.
It's come, and it came like the day I colored my hair to like this. I was like, oh my god, and then I looked at a picture of myself and was like, what was I?
Which color do you regret?
I don't regret a thing. But my
You just think you were insane and crazy.
Yes, which I love. I loved it. My favorite was definitely the purple, because it was just like deep and like.
And it matched. Didn't it match your costume?
I did it purposely.
Okay.
When you have
We love this.
Yeah, when you well, because I had my red shirt at first, and I liked it. I didn't love it. I liked it, but then I was like, I sort of look like classier McDonald's. So then I needed to change it, and so I also changed my music. So I switched out yesterday with Blackbird, and I was like, okay.
Which I like because you used to land the triple axel on like yesterday, and I thought it was a little bit sad.
Well, so I knew I needed to change it as soon as I was at Skate Canada, and I fell on my second triple axel, and he was saying like all my troubles seemed so far away, and I was like healing myself back up on the ice, and I was like, what? And he's like, and now they're here to stay, and I was like, oh my god, like brushing snow off. I was like, yeah, this can't be happening. So I came home, and I had an old like version with Blackbird in it that like wasn't the same variation of cuts, and I tried it one more time, and I called Raphael, like there was a point last season where I was like, I'm changing my music, Raph, and he was like, you're nuts, and I was like, I know, but I didn't change it. Yeah. But it just felt like the right choice. And like even when I was skating at Worlds, and he's like, you were waiting for this moment to arrive, and I'm like skating, and I'm like, I was. But it's like fun. Like I love having the lyrics now, but because I had Blackbird, I was like, I'm gonna get a new costume. And when I had the hair, I was like, I need to like have it match.
Yeah, like you can't.
No, especially when you're like not you're an unnatural shade of purple. Yeah, you need it
balance. To look very good.
Yeah, and so it did. I liked it. I thought it all went together well. So
you choreographed before for many skaters, including Ryan and Gala. So have you done choreography? Do you have plans for that?
Well, I have plans to do a few younger kids this summer, but my schedule is pretty packed already, and I want to find time to do some shows and to get all the training in that I think I need for next year, and to travel to do some of the choreography for myself. So I have had to turn down a few people, and I don't really have the time right now. It's something I'm definitely would love to do more of like in the future, but like for this season and probably the season after, I want to just focus more on like my own skating, but I do still love it as an outlet, and I still have my younger skaters in LA that I work with, who whenever I have time they want to work with me, and so I love that, and it's fun to help them out, and yeah, we all have a good time.
Brings back a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of training, Raphael is a full-on show when you're skating in competition. Do you hear him out there on the ice?
No, I don't. And I know he's a show, so for me it was like I always like to have somebody at the bigger competition, someone else there with me. And last year I had like Dennis Petrov, my trainer. He was at Nationals last year, and at Nationals and Worlds, Derek was there. Derek Delmore was there with me, and I don't know if you guys know Derek well, but like he's a psychology major from Stanford, so he's like very focused.
Zen, yeah.
Yeah, and he's very zen. He's very consistent, and I think he's an amazing coach, and he's worked with Raphael before. So I asked him if he would be open to bringing Derek along with us, and that's been a really positive addition to my team. Just because he is so consistent and so zen, and sometimes Raphael is like, we're at a practice and Derek will be standing there and be like, where did Raph go? And he'll be like in the stands.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
can't control his energy.
I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't even know what's happening. And then I'll be like, Raph, like, where are you? And he's like, you're doing fine. And I'm like,
go eat my lunch.
Yeah. And like, I mean, he does that at home, where like if things are going well, he'll just like leave the ice, and it'll be his way of being like, I don't need to tell you anything. You just need to keep practicing, like keep practicing. So it's like a positive thing, but at the same time, like when you're at a stressful competition, you're like, okay, I'm ready to go. Like, where is he?
You're fine, Adam. Just go out and skip by yourself.
Yeah. And
need some balance.
yeah, so it's good. I really like that. So yeah, I'm just really fortunate that RAF is so like open to like everybody's specific needs as a skater. But yeah, I don't know what he's doing, and then I'll like see a replay and I'll see that he's like sucker punching Derek like right before we get into the kiss and cry.
It makes you feel good though, because you know it.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, Adam, and we hope you enjoy the evening, and good luck, and we'll be seeing you at Stars on Ice.
Yes, I'll see you guys in Anaheim?
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, all right, well then I'll see you guys there. Okay,
I'll see you in Anaheim.
Good, all right, thanks.